Yeah, Galaxy Quest, baby! It's sort of like Star Trek, but it isn't Star Trek. But it's like Star Trek. Yo! Fears! Audience, Fears! Back at it again with another live. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're doing fantastic on this early morning stream, y'all. Lantern just had a crazy, wacky, going nuts, out of control live. And I thought, well, I'll just do the after party, y'all. Fears is officially on vacation. I don't have to go back to work until the 9th, y'all. That's right. Nice long vacation. I had a shave. I had something for dinner. I had a soup. I had some salad. And coffee first. Coffee first. In my British Dennis the Menace mug. Oh, yeah. This is the British version of Dennis the Menace. My grandma bought me this cup when I was like 4 or 5, something like that. Still got it today. Thanks, Grandma. Good old coffee. Guess what? CAGAN! Get in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, it's attached to my shirt. Oh, damn. All right. There it is. Well, we've got lots to talk about, guys. Lots to talk about. A lot of good things. There's been some drama floating around, but mostly it's good. Mostly it's good. All right. Lantern did one hell of a live, man. One hell of a live. He was going nuts. He was going ballistic. Twin came in there, right? Twin, like, howdy y'all. Howdy y'all. Going nuts. Going nuts. I thought it was great. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny, you know? So there it is. And it was perfect timing. Right when Lantern was ending, I wrote Lantern and said, hey, Lantern, do you think I could, like, go live real quick while you're doing Happy Trails? And he was like, yeah, go for it, Fears. And I was like, all right, cool. Anyway, today's topics. We got a Exhumed Visions unboxing. It finally came in the mail. Ha ha! I'm looking forward to it. And then we got a nerd haul. We got a nerd haul. That's right, man. We got a nerd haul. And then we got, I'm going to talk about my STL, my St. Louis plans for my trip. And then we're going to do a candy review in honor of Gothic King Cobra. By the way, happy birthday, Gothic King Cobra. Visions told me he would have been 35. So from Beyond the Grave, R.I.P. Gothic King Cobra. Happy birthday. And Vision said his favorite color was green, so I got a Better Goods chocolate bar. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm just going to do a little taste test and then put the rest back in the fridge. But, oh yeah, there you are. And then, if there's time, how do people celebrate Easter in Florida? If there's time. I'm going to be celebrating Easter with my nephew, my mom, my brother. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Got my Disney shirt on. I haven't worn this Disney shirt. Normally I wear this Disney shirt to the parks. So yeah. By the way, Larry was a jibber-jabbering saying I haven't used my Disney pass yet. When I get back from my vacation, I'm using it. The first time I think I'm going to use it sometime in April, hopefully. And then I'm going to use it in May for Star Wars Day. Definitely going to use it for my birthday. Definitely going to use it for Thanksgiving. Definitely going to use it for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you use it 5 times, basically they said it pays for itself. I'm going to try and do more than 5 times. He was saying something like, Fears just gets it because he wants to be part of like some club. There is no Disney club. I get it because I like to go to Disney. I'm not Adam the Woo. I never will be Adam the Woo. I don't want to go to Disney every single week. But I like to go certain times throughout the year. I get it because I always want to go on Star Wars Day because I love Star Wars. I always want to go on my birthday. I always want to go on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's. Sometimes I go on New Year's. And I always go on Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Unless I'm at home with my mom or whatever, So, I go about 5 or 6 times a year, and that's good enough for me. All right. So, that's the topics. Let me call Lantern and see how he's doing. He just got done with a live, so he's probably either about to go to bed or he may watch. He may watch the stream. Thank you to all the loving and loyal fans for staying up with me this late. Because we're 2 minutes away from it being 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. All right, here we go. Lantern. Lantern. Yo, Lantern. Lantern, wake up.
How you doing?
Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry. Banjo. Shh. Banjo. Shh. Lantern's trying to sleep. Banjo, let me wake up Lantern, all right? All right, we're gonna surprise him. 1, 2, 3. Lantern! Lantern! Banjo, go get Lantern.
Okay. What's up?
Lantern! Lantern, good show, buddy. Good show.
Yeah.
Good show. Thanks for letting me go a little early. While you were singing Happy Trails, I was filling in all my information for my live, and then and Lantern, I don't have to go back to work until the 9th. So I'm officially on vacation, y'all.
Yeah.
So Lantern, I'm gonna do another late stream. You're starting your live what, tomorrow around 5 or 6?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the minute you get done, I'm gonna do another late live. All right. All right. Well, spread the link, and I'll see you in the chat. All right.
Right.
All right. Hey, Lantern. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
How you?
Pewee. All right. Chug. Plus, I had to go live. Visions made a special request. Not only are we celebrating, R.I.P. Gothic King Cobra's birthday, Visions rings me up. He says, Fears! And I was like, what? And he's like, dude, it's date night. And he said, my girlfriend is a big fan. You got to go live. I'm not going to tell you why he said I had to go live. But he said, Fears, you got to go live. You got to help me out. He goes, if you don't go live, something won't happen. And I said, well, I can't let that happen. I said, I got to go live, y'all. So Visions, I'm willing to help out a friend. And then I said, I'm going live. And he goes, yes, thanks, Fears. And I said, hey, no worries. Anytime I can help out, I will help out. So there it is. So enjoy your night. That's what I'm talking about. And then I said, Visions, ask her if she's got a friend. And he goes, all right, I can do that. I can definitely do that. So Visions' girlfriend, Fears only dates 10-cent dime pieces, man. No, I'm just joking. I'm not picky. Fears, I used to be picky when I was younger. Now I'm just trying to find a nice lady. I'm just trying to find a nice lady now. It's hard out there, man. It's hard to find those ladies out there, So I'm very happy for my friend Visions. Before I go on my trip, though, the hairs are rocking. I just need to get this trimmed up, and I need to get this trimmed up a little bit. And, see, some of the trolls think that I dye my hair. Look at this. Look at all those grays. I do not dye my hair whatsoever. I get it cut often, but but that's normal. That's normal, but I do not dye my hair. Anyway. All right. So, I think we're just going to start things off with a bang and do the Exhumed Visions unboxing. I scratched out my address so nobody would see it, but what does that say? Exhumed Visions. That's right, y'all. That's right. All right, well, let's open up the chat. Get things rocking. Yeah. I mean, despite Carl and Rob coming on Lannon's show, it was a pretty good show. I'm not going to mention who gave me this piece of advice, but they're like, Fears, if you don't say their name or if you don't like call them an a-hole, he goes, they'll probably leave you alone. I was like, I hope so. I'm just saying, they drive Fierce to it. I may make fun of them, but I don't get trolls. They always cut you like right here. Like they really fuck up your mind and they cut you right here in the heart. I may have trolled other trolls, but I've never made fun of anyone's I was listening the whole time doing my laundry, and Rob's like, I bet you Fears will make fun of my cat, and then I'll be real pissed off. No, I'm not evil. I don't make fun of people's cats or their dogs because people consider their cats and dogs family members. I would never make fun of his family members. I would never make fun of his cat or his dog. If Rob has a dog or a cat, I'd never make fun of him. I would never make fun of Rob's family members. I'd never make fun of Carl's family members, but they think it's okay to make fun of my dead dad, and that's crossing the line. It's bullshit. So, and I think what really pissed him off was I made the assumption of, like, he outed himself. He outed himself saying, oh, yeah, well, Fear's like, I send you pizzas all the time. But I shouldn't have said, and I'm not afraid of him. I'm just taking my friend's advice. I shouldn't have made the accusation, oh, well, Zach's my friend, so it's only logical if they're sending me pizzas, they're absolutely nuts and somehow, some way found Zach's parents' address, which is baffling. It's crazy to me how they got that information. That's scary. That's some scary shit. And then, if they send me pizza, they're going to send them pizzas. So I shouldn't have made that accusation, because what if it's not them? What if it's some other crazy? I wouldn't doubt maybe Larry's up to it. Larry was all trying to be like nice to me tonight. I'm like, listen, I know your ways, Larry. I know your ways. So I shut him down quick, and I was like, all right, bye. I'm out of here. And I took off. I was like, yep, I'm gone. Peace. So it was cool to hang out with Visions and Lantern for a little bit. So then Visions was like, hey, Fears, we'll hang out here. And I was like, I can. I'm like, my vacation officially started, so I don't have to be back to work, y'all, until April 9th. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the best thing to do is just ignore those guys. I know it's hard. It is hard for me, especially when they cut you so... They know where to cut me. Anything to do with my family, it cuts me. But I will try my best. But that's sick. All the stuff that they were saying in their little titles. Carl said Fears killed his dad. Then Rob was like, I'm going to dig up Fears' bones. Or Fears Sr. I was like, this is fucking terrible. I'm like, this is bullshit. But I hope one day they grow up. And even if Carl wanted to apologize to me, I would never accept his apology. Him and Rob caused me nothing but grief back in the day. I'll never accept their apology. Ever. Ever. If they vanished off the face of the earth, I would be happy. Oh my God. But anyway, they won't be vanishing anytime soon, so the best thing to do is just ignore them as much as I possibly can, because I will never accept Carl's apology and never accept Rob's apology. Fears only gives people a couple chances, and then I'm like, bye-bye, you're gone. So, but if you antagonize them, hopefully I pronounced it right. If you call them an asshole, well, then obviously that's gonna piss them off, So, I don't want to do that, because they're already giving me a bunch of fucking grief. So, anyway, all right. So I just wanted to say that before we start the live. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm sure they'll give me grief for a couple of weeks, but hopefully it'll die down here soon. And I hope to God they stop sending Zach's parents pizzas. And I hope to God they'll stop sending me pizzas. I mean, unless someone pays for it. So far I've gotten 2 free pizzas. And I love the garlic bread. The pizza was fucking slamming. But if I have to pay for it, I'm not going to accept it, So I hope to God one day they stop this immature bullshit. And I hope the pizzas stop. I hope. They probably won't. Like, and then Larry said I lied. That's not true. It usually happens once or twice a month, like them calling. And then in that one night, he was absolutely right. In that one night, I think 3 or 4 showed up to my door, but the actual act of the pizzas happens at least once or twice a month. That's what I was trying to say. So I didn't lie, Larry. It happens once or twice, and then in that given night, God knows how many pizzas can show up. That's what I was trying to say. So anyway, Larry needs to stop too. I will never forgive Larry. Larry's done too much. He's like, oh, bullshit, Fears. I've only told you that you don't like the zoos, which is complete bullshit. I love the zoo. I love animals. I'll never forgive him because he's made me change my number twice now. You know, and he called me for 6.5 months harassing me, which I did not deserve. So I'm just going to take my friend's advice and just try to block out as much of the hate. I'm gonna try to block out as much hate as possible, ignore as much as possible. If I have to take down some videos, I will. If I have to take down some channels, I will. But that's the best way to just silence. Because I'm telling you, my friend is absolutely right. If you call them an asshole, then they'll say something like, well, we were going to like tune it down, but now you just called me an asshole, Fear, so I'm going to keep it going. So they just know what buttons to push. Sometimes it's weird. It's like right down the middle. Sometimes I'm really good at ignoring it, and other times they'll just like find some way to dig the knife in, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go nuts on you, you know? But I get it. But anyway, so I just wanted to say my piece, and then thank God I shaved because my whiskers were starting to get real prickly. So yeah. All right, let's open up the chat here. So I just wanted to get all the serious stuff out of the way, and now we're gonna be rocking in. Now we're gonna be rocking into the fun stuff. All right, here we go. And today's thumbnail, since it's Friday, I tried to find a thumbnail that said early Friday morning, but I couldn't find one on Google. All I found when I wrote Friday, a bunch of Friday ones popped up. So I found this green Friday. I'm like, oh, well, green's one of my favorite colors. So I'm like, that's perfect. So there we are. I should have used that during St. Patrick's Day, you know, a green Friday. But now I can do it for next time. You know what? It was cool to be on there again with Mike. I think Mike's slowly but surely starting to come around. Or maybe that's my wishful thinking, because sometimes I would come on and he would just leave automatically. Now he allows me to be on there with him, that's a nice step in the right direction, you know. All right. Let's open up the chat here. There we go. To be on there again with Mike. Yo! What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Here, let me go all the way to the top. All right. Here we go. Yo, Lantern. He goes, let's call Lantern. Let's give Lantern a call. I did. Well, howdy, Visions. He says, well, howdy, Lantern. All right, Lantern. And then Lantern says, all right now. And then Vision says, sick. That's right. That's right. I got an exhumed. Visions. That's right. Visions, and I definitely helped you out tonight. You were like, Fears, do a live. It's date night. And I was like, I got you, man. He goes, Fears, if you don't go live. You know, because Piss is such a big fan. What's up, Piss? And by the way, thank you so much for that fan letter. Piss, get Exhumed Visions to write me a fan letter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Lantern, for that super chat donation, my friend. Shout out to the chat. And then Lantern puts a lot of crowns. Crown. And then, let's see. Vision says, Fears, Lantern is giving birth. I see that. He's giving birth to the crowns. Hey, Lantern, guess what? Oh, I just farted, Lantern. Wait a minute, Lantern. Wait. Oh, little baby one. There we are. Peewee. Yeah. Damn. That's making my eyes burn. Oh, my Lord. Anyway, Vision says, congrats, Lantern. Crown. Visions writes a W. Visions writes an N. Let's see. Crowning. Crown. Vision says, you know what, Fears? Perhaps the key to securing the crown is a well thought out message. This is true. This is very true. Next crown for Annie M. Well, let's actually see, but before we do the Exhumed Visions unboxing, let's see who's in the lead. Here we go. You know what, Visions? Lantern is in the lead. He's in the lead. Just by a little bit. Mama Bear's in third. Visions is second. Lantern is number one. All right. Well, there it is. That's right. There you go. N-I-G. Oh, okay. For a minute, I was like, Visions, don't spell out that word, please. Vision spells out night. That's right. A night stream. A night stream. For a minute, Visions, you got me scared. I was like, it said N-I-G. I was like, oh, God. I was like, no. No, 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 no. I need to turn on the fan real quick. It's getting hot. Hang on real quick. Hang on. Give me a second. There we go. All right, well, let's start this bad boy off with an Exhumed Visions unboxing. Big shout out to Yakvo. Yakvo and Visions did a collab shirt. Visions, one of these days we got to do a Fears and Visions collab shirt because we're such good friends, man. All right, bada bing, bada boom. Let me get my knife. Oh, yeah. MacGyver style. All right. Oh, hang on. All right, so here. There we go. We'll just cut the tape here just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Just getting it started here. Hang on. Oh my gosh, there's so much tape on this thing. I may have to get some scissors. Hang on. All right. Let me get me some scissors. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. No worries. No problem. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Let me just back this up just a tad. Oh, nice. Yakbo! Hell yeah. I'm wearing this one tomorrow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. My God. Hell yeah, man. Yakbo. Yakovich. Yakvoniage. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Oh, man. Hell yeah, Visions. Hell yeah. Nice. Yakbo. Nice. Let me just fold that. That's awesome, dude. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. There we are. Let's see here. A second Yakbo. Oh my gosh, there's a videotape. Well, hang on, I'll save it. I'll save it. Hang on. Should have been a Blu-ray. No, I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just joking. Another Yakbo shirt. Okay, hang on. Nice. Oh, wait, no, now, wait. Wait a minute. So that one was the bear. This one is the, this one is the gerbil, or the squirrel, right? Yeah, hang on. Oh, no, yeah, it's a hamster. It's a hamster. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go back and get that Lego build and do that hamster Lego build for Yakvo. Hell yeah. Vision says, super danked up. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the merch. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Visions, which one should I wear tomorrow? Should I wear this one or should I wear the bear one? Put a 1 in the chat if I should wear the bear one tomorrow, or put a 2 in the chat if I should wear the hamster one. Let me know. Oh, yeah. Man, they came out good. They came out really good. I like them. Hell yeah. Well, thanks, buddy. Nice. Either one. They're both great. Vision says 1 and 2. I should wear them both. Okay. You know what? I will. At the start of the show, I'll wear the bear one. At the end of the show, I'll put the hamster one on. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I'm going to do them both. There we are. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Lantern was dropping those tomatoes. Oh, wow, Lantern. I just saw those tomatoes. Shame, shame, Mr. Lantern. Tina says I should wear the second one. You know what, Tina? I think I'm gonna take Vision's advice and I'm gonna wear them both. I'm gonna wear them both. All right. I'm curious to see what this VHS tape is, y'all. All right. Let's see here. One thing about Visions is he's a good friend and he puts in those extra goodies. So thank you so much. All right, what is this? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I don't even know if I can show this, Visions. Wow. Wow. This is taking friendship above and beyond. Oh my Lord. Well, I don't know if I'm going to watch this because out of respect for you and your lady. This is probably a prank. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty funny. This is pretty epic. This is pretty epic. Pretty epic. Yeah, you made it just in time, Bukaki. So you didn't miss much. Check this out. I got an official Yakvo shirt. Yakvo. Yakvo shirt number 1. Yakvo shirt number 2. And then a very risque tape. Yeah. I'm not going to flip it out of respect for Vision's lady. You're probably just joking around about this, Visions, but... Or I hope so. Because this is taking friendship above and beyond. Well, wow. Well, I'll definitely put the VHS tape up there with all the other VHS tapes. Wow. Wow. Well, thanks, buddy. Hell yeah. But I will not watch it. 1, I can't watch it. I don't have a VHS player. 2, I would never watch this out of respect for your lady, buddy. But I appreciate it. This is funny. This is funny. Anyway, there we are. All right, next. Oh, hell yeah. An Exhumed Visions patch. Oh, wait. Do I have this one? I think I have this one. Well, now I've got 2. Because last Christmas, I put the other one inside the tree. So when Christmas rolls around, bam! I'm going to put this one. Let me grab the other one. So I think I've got 3 now. Hang on. Let me go see. Hang on. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. So, this is my new one. And then I got this one last year. And then I got this one last year. So Visions, last year, when my tree was up, I put these in. Now I can put this one in the tree as well. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Well, thanks, buddy. Hell yeah. This one's still my favorite. This is still my favorite. One day you got to put this image on a shirt, man. I love this image. Ever since we were friends, man, I love the skull with the barbed wire. And you drew that. That's one of my favorite pieces of artwork that you've done. Big shout out to Bukaki. So one of these days, I may make a special request and be like, dude, can you put that on a shirt? I would love that on a shirt, man, one day. Because this image is bitch. I mean, I like this one. This one's great too, but this one's my fave. Yeah, this one's bitchin'. But thank you. I appreciate it. More Exhumed Visions merch. Hell yeah. All right. Next. Let's see here. Oh, hang on. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Mr. Gothic King Cobra himself. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. This one's a special one. I've got the other one. I got Gothic King Cobra's lips on the movie prop shelf. I've got the one with his killer glasses on. He's all going like that vision. I got that one. Both of those are on that. So since I got two Gothic King Cobra stickers on that one, this one's going on on my bookshelf that I just started putting stickers on. So that's going over here. Nice. Thanks, buddy. This is a new one. And hell yeah. I love these. I only have one of these. I think I have the white one on this one. So I'm going to put the red one on this shelf. And the white one's going on the other shelf. Well, thanks, buddy. Hell yeah. Exhumed Visions, print and design. And there's his website, guys. Go to exhumedvisions.com. Hell yeah. That you did, Bukaki. He says, I made it just in time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, Visions, I'm sorry. I just, out of your guys' out of respect for your lady, and out of respect for your guys' relationship, and out of respect for our friendship, that's why I only showed it this way. I will not show it the other way, because hopefully this is a joke. If not, I wouldn't watch this anyway, because this is none of my business. This is none of my business. You know, this is between you and your lady. But I thought it was funny. I thought it was a funny joke. And I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it right up here with all my other VHS tapes. So if anyone comes to Casa de Fears, they'll see it. Hell yeah. I will display it proudly. But out of respect for the show and out of respect for your lady, I will not flip it. So yeah. But hell yeah, man. Piss won't give me any pussy if you don't. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Well, all right, here we go. All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate this. This is fucking awesome. I've never seen this picture of Gothic King Cobra. So Visions, how old was he in this photo? Do you know how old he was? Redacted. Well, do you want me to show it or not? Because I don't want her to get mad, but I think this is a prank. I don't think Visions would actually send this to me, but I will show it. I will show it. Whew, okay. Wow. There it is. There it is. Again, I will not watch it. I will not watch it out of respect for my two friends, Piss and Exhumed Visions. But I opened it up and I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know, probably 34. Right here. This one. Yeah. I was just curious because he would have been 35, so I was like, oh, I wonder how old he was in this photo. So yeah. So 34, 33ish. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So yeah. So 34. Yeah. Bukaki says, I've seen that 34 times. Wow. Well, hopefully it's just a prank, because Visions is a prankster. But now I've gotten 2 VHS tapes from him, Bukaki. I've got Watch Sleepaway Camp, and it's up there. So I'm going to take the Sleepaway Camp one, and I'm going to put this right beside the Sleepaway Camp one right up there. So hell yeah. Or it could be a trick. It could be that videotape from the ring, man. Fears, don't, after you watch it, after 7 days, you're getting fucked up, Fears. 7 days. Anyway, it caught me by surprise, Visions. Another classic prank from Lord Visions. Hell yeah. I'm loving the goth humor. I'm loving the goth humor. And Visions gets laid tonight, man. And anything I can do to help out a friend. There you are. This one's badass, thank you. And these are always badass. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything, buddy. I appreciate all the extra goodies. All right. What's next here? Oh! Oh, nice. Now I've got them both. Nice. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. I like the scene where... Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't want to hear anything about it. Oh, wow. A lot of surprises tonight. All right, so these are my personal shirts that Lord Visions made for me, and I appreciate it. So this is kind of a collab video, but one of these days, Visions, we got to sit down, put our thinking caps on, and come up with a Fears Visions collab. Just like Yakov's. Hell yeah. That's some tough plastic. There we go. Oh, nice. That came out great. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. You know what? I always forget to tell you, classic Fears memory. I always forget, hey, make them white shirts, make them black shirts. So the next time I do a personal shirt, I'm going to switch it up and get a white one, you know? But black is one of my favorite colors, so hell yeah. They came out fantastic. Little Fears vlogs. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh wait. Oh, you spelled them wrong. You spelled it wrong. F-A-E-R-S. Nah. I like it, though. I like it. You can get pretty much whatever color you want. Yes. I like this prank, Visions. F-A-E-R-S. For a minute, I thought it said fart vlogs. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I was hoping that it would actually say my name on it. But that is a funny prank. But I still like it. And Randall's artwork came out beautifully on it. That's awesome. I love it, y'all. I'm going to Google something real quick, because I know Visions is a prankster. What's F-A-E-R-S mean? Hang on. I bet you it means something sexual. Hang on. Hang on. What does F-A-E-R-S mean? Stands for FDA Adverse Event Reporting System. Is a computer database maintained for U.S. Food and Drug Administration. That's awesome. That is funny. Look at that. Look at that. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. The meeting is all in the tape. You must watch the tape for the next clue. There's no way I can watch it. I don't have a I don't have a VHS player. I only have a Blu-ray and 4K. Plus, I'm being honest. I wouldn't watch that anyway. Visions. That's between you and your girlfriend. I know it's a prank, but yeah. Because I didn't see it right away. I thought it said FEARS, but I still love it, buddy. I still love it. They came out great. That's kind of cool that you could switch the letters like that. Because I sent you a like a photo, and then you must have went into Photoshop and just switched them up. That's cool though. I like how the artwork. Randall's artwork came out great. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. You gotta be on your toes, y'all, for Lord Visions. I love it. No, listen. I appreciate all the extra goodies and stuff you got me. Really cool unboxing so far. Hell yeah. All right. And last but certainly not least. Oh, he did it again for this one. That's hilarious. Wow. Oh, shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Man, lanterns. I mean, not lanterns. Sorry, lantern. Randall's. I wasn't sure if Randall's artwork was going to be easy visions to put on a shirt, but Randall's artwork came out great on this shirt, buddy. And you did a great job, Visions. You did a great job, buddy. You are really good at your artwork, my friend. Oh, wait, Vision said, sorry, the correct ones are on the way. Oh, no, don't worry. Now I get 2 more shirts, So I get, wait. So I'm going to get 6 shirts. I'm going to get the 2 yaks, these 2, and then the actual correct ones. 6 shirts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for sending me the correct ones. So I'll probably get the correct ones either right before I go on vacation or after my vacation. So hell yeah. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Randall's artwork came out great. I tell you what, those printing machines, man, they do the job. And then let's see. The shirt company you use, Next Level Apparel. Nice. Now, I do have a question. On some Exhumed Visions shirts, right here, it'll say Exhumed Visions. Why do some shirts say Exhumed Visions on it and some shirts don't? I'm just curious. I'm just wondering. But yeah, I love it. So, to recap, guys, I got this shirt. Hell yeah. I got this shirt. Hey, Lantern. Oh, yeah, fired again, Lantern. That's right, y'all. I got that. I got this. There you are. I got Gothic King Cobra. Happy birthday, Gothic King Cobra. Happy birthday, Gothic King Cobra. Happy birthday to you, my friend. R.I.P. Gothic King Cobra, y'all. I got this. And then I got this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, those are your shirts and the ones that I left. Oh, I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. So the personalized ones, yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah. That I was just curious. Because I thought you put that Exhumed Visions label on all of them. And I was just curious one day. But that makes a lot. I should have asked you. Because now I've made, let's see, how many personal shirts have I made? I made those 2. I did the Fears Vlogs one where Triple did the pumpkin one. I did that one. I did the Fears Man one with blue letters. Then I did the ones, Fears Man 26. Fears Vlogs with the yellow words on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done about maybe 8 personal shirts, right? Something like that. Yeah. But one of these days we're going to have to do a collab video. Anyway, I got this one from last year, this one this year, this one from last year, this one. So when Christmas rolls around, I'm putting all these in the tree. Hell yeah. Awesome. Because Fears does a Halloween goth Christmas tree. It's all black. It's all horror movie stuff. It's like all black with like purple lights, or sometimes it's all black with green and orange lights, or sometimes it's just orange lights. I think this year I may do yellow and red, or maybe red and orange, something like that. I may switch it up. And then I put like almost every ornament is either horror movie or like an object from one of my favorite movies. Like I put some Ghostbusters. I went to trickortreatstudios.com last year and I got a Jason Voorhees one. I got a Michael Myers one. I got a whole bunch, but those 2 I remember for sure. All right, so I got all these. Thanks, buddy. And then I got instead of Fears, it's Fairs. Fairs Vlogs. Fairs Vlogs. Sounds French. It's not Fears, it's Fairs. Bonjour, ma chérie. Ho, 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 ho. And then a classic Dumb and Dumber quote. I don't know, Lloyd. The French are assholes. Yeah, but they got some hot women. Ooh. And then I'm going to be wearing the Yakbo shirt tomorrow. Yakovich. Hell yeah. Yakov Petrovich. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. All right. Time to review the unboxing. All right. Well, Visions, you already know it's going to get a good rating because, 1, we're buddies. We're buddies, we're pals. We always will be buddies and pals. I appreciate you sticking up for me tonight when those guys were going fucking nuts on me. Because those guys are crazy. All right. So, Exhumed Visions 2026 unboxing. Usually I do about either one unboxing a year or 2. Last year I think I did 2, right, Visions? I think last year I bought 2 unboxings. So I'm going to do another unboxing later on in the year. Hell yeah. I'll wait till Exhumed Visions make some more merch, and then I'll buy some more Chiat. That's right, y'all. That's right. Well, I appreciate you sending the correct ones on the way, buddy. Thank you. So, Exhumed Visions 2026 unboxing, and then I'm going to put number 1, because I am going to do another one later on in the year. So, number 1 review. I'm going to put lots of thrills, chills, spills in it, because there was a lot of surprises in this, which I thought were hilarious. I thought they were hilarious. I grabbed the tape, and I'm all like, oh, spicy. So lots of surprises in this unboxing. The only thing is whenever my mom or my brother or somebody comes to visit, I'm going to have to take that tape and flip it, Visions, because my mom's going to come visit my apartment soon, in a couple of months. I don't want her seeing that. So before she comes, if any friends come over, I'm going to have it this way. When she comes over, I'm just going to flip it that way, so she doesn't see anything. But whenever I die, though, like, my brother and everyone's going to be, like, going through my movies, like, what the hell is this? I can only imagine their faces. All right, yeah, all right, Predator, Terminator 2, all right, Willy Wonka the Chocolate Factory. What the hell is this? But it won't matter because I won't be here. I just can only imagine their faces, though. What the hell is this? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Lots of surprises in this unboxing. Funny. It was a funny unboxing. I was laughing my ass off. Funny unboxing. It made my night. And it made my night better. So thanks, buddy. Because I wasn't having a shitty night, but Rob and Carl were definitely bumming me out. So this spruced up my spirits. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. So yeah, funny unboxing, brightened my spirits. I'm going to write down good way to start the vacation. So, good way to start the Fears Man's vacation. I loved it all. I'm not gonna pick just one favorite. I love it all. I thought everything was great. So everything was great. And I'm jazzed I get 2 more shirts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because for a minute, I thought you accidentally misspelled them. I was like, oh no. Visions did this on purpose as a prank, which made it even more hilarious, and I loved it, I was like, oh no, he did this on purpose. I'm like, okay, that's a good prank. You're always pranking me, y'all. And then I appreciate you sending me the correct ones. You are the man, dude. You're a good friend. I appreciate it. Let's see. Everything was great. Let's see. What else? Let me look through this. Oh, new stickers. Which I'm going to save them and put them on. It's too late. Because I'm going to go to bed right after I get done. Later on today, I'm going to put the stickers on the shelves. But whenever I buy my Lego shelf, I may just buy some Lego stickers. And I haven't decided. Whenever I get the shelf, I'm going to put the Lego shelf. The Lego shelf will be over there. And either there or on that wall. And Zach and Dave were like, Fears, you should only put Lego stickers on there. And I was like, yeah, but I've got so many stickers from like Visions. I got so many stickers for free that I've gotten at conventions. I still got stickers from MegaCon, and I still got some stickers from Spooky Empire. And Dave was like, oh, well then never mind, Fears. I'm like, yeah, if I'm going to get a new shelf for just the Lego builds, I'm like, that'll be another shelf that I can just douse the hell out of, stickers with. I would never put stickers on these because my dad made these. My dad made these shelves. And he made this, he made this table. So I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess these up and put stickers on it. But those black shelves, I don't care about. Whenever I die, my brother can have them, or Sheldon can have them, or a fan can have them, So new stickers. Epic shirts. Kinky. That was hilarious. I can't imagine. It's one of the two. So whenever you come to visit me, Visions, and you're sitting on this couch, I'm gonna look at you and be like, all right, be honest. Is really some hanky panky on that tape, or was it all a prank? So you can tell me that in private, my friend. You know. I think it's a prank. I think it's a prank. But yeah. So when you guys come to see me, you let me know if what's really on there is really on there, or if it's a prank. Because I kind of want to know. I'm curious now. Well, let's check the crown, shall we? Visions just said crown, so. You're close. Lantern is still in the lead. Bukkake is number 4. What's up, Bukkake? Mama Bear is in 3rd place. Visions is in 2nd place. And Lord Lantern is in number 1 place. Yeah. It definitely was a big surprise because I looked down and I was like, oh shit. I was like, wow. Yeah. I kind of didn't want to show it. I really didn't want to show it because I hope my video doesn't get I hope it doesn't get flagged for that. Well, I didn't really show anything. So I don't think it'll get flagged. That was another reason why I didn't want to show it. But I was helping out a friend because he was like, Fears, if you don't show that tape, Mrs. Visions is not going to give me any loving. And I was like, all right. I'm like, fair enough. I'm like, I can do that. I can definitely do that. So yeah. I will secure the crown with this comment right here. Let's find out. Oh yeah. You're still working on it. You got it. So yeah. So Visions, when you and Piss come to visit, because you said you guys may visit this year or next year. Whenever you guys come to visit, let me know. I'll take some days off of work. When you're sitting down on the old Fears couch, I'm going to be like, Visions, be honest. Was there something really on that tape, or was it a big prank? So yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see what else. What else do I need to write down? Number 1 review, because there's going to be a second unboxing whenever I buy it. Lots of surprises in this unboxing. Funny unboxing. Brightened my spirits. It did. It did brighten my spirits. Good way to start the Fears Man's vacation. Everything was good. New stickers. Epic shirts. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up. I'm going to give it a solid 9.9 out of 10. Hell yeah. There you go, buddy. Let's see here. Actually, I secured the crown with this comment, not the last one. What happened was the crown was not secured until the 3rd comment right now. Well, let's find out. Nope, not yet. Lantern's still in the lead, y'all. So there you go. That was a good unboxing. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's see. Vision said, sorry about the mistake. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll still wear them. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So was it actually a mistake, or were you pranking me? You know? So yeah. Sorry about the mistake. The new ones will be there on the 31st. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, whether it was a prank or not, I loved all the shirts. So yeah. Vision says, what the heck? What the freaking heck? What do I got to do, man? Well, I'm checking. Lantern is still in the lead. He's still in the lead. Just keep writing crown. Yo, Tinder Immortal, what's up? I think the file came up. I think the file came through funny. Oh, okay. Because I was like, if you actually pranked me, that was hysterical. And I'll still wear it. Even though it's messed up, I'll still wear it, you know. But it's cool that I'm getting 2 more shirts, so I appreciate it. So you said they'll be out there on the 31st. Okay, cool. So I'll still be in town. So I'll do another little mini unboxing. Hell yeah. What's up, Tinder Immortal? All right. I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, man. Oh, good. We up late chugging ranch? Not yet. You know what's funny, Turner Immortal? Is some trolls are trying to get Zach to chug ranch. I'd love to see him do it. I'd love to see him do it. Because I've already done, well, I haven't chugged it. I did the ranch bathing challenge, but maybe I'll beat Zach to it and I'll just chug some ranch. Chug it, man. Just chug the ranch, y'all. That's right. Let's see. Mama Bear says, I love the stuff. Really good visions that you gave to John. Nice. Nice. What are those pink and blue things in front of your Star Trek Blu-rays? These? These are a Star Trek movie prop. So, yeah. So, if you remember from Star Trek The Next Generation, these are isolinear chips. Isolinear chips. And basically, in the 24th century, each color of an isolinear chip does something different. But essentially, what it does is it's kind of like this is the 24th century version of this. It basically, you know how like you can store pictures and data and files and videos on a memory card? It's basically a 24th century version of this. So they put data, they put images and video and all the data that the Star Trek, the Starfleet, the Starship Enterprise. And then primarily Geordi uses a lot of them in engineering. If you watch, whenever you get done with, they don't really use them in the old movies visions and they don't use them in the old Star Trek, the 60s one that you love. They use them a lot in Voyager. They use them a lot in Deep Space Nine. They use them a lot in they're introduced in Star Trek Enterprise. And in Star Trek Enterprise, Geordi uses them a lot in engineering. There's a whole wall where he takes them and sticks them in. So there's a little slot like this, and he just like inserts them like that. So each color, so I've got a blue one, a red one, and I found them on eBay, kind of like what Mike does. Somebody made these. So they're made out of plastic, and then in the TV show, each isolinear chip is numbered. So yeah. So far, my movie props are all these from Star Trek. I got a phaser from Next Gen, and then because Spaceballs is a parody of all that stuff. Whoa, Liquid Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. What a world! What a world! What a world! Hell yeah! Yeah. So each isolinear chip does a different function. So like the blue ones are for historical data. The red ones are for new data whenever they're out searching the planets. The clear ones are for like 10 forward. So it's got all their meals and all their drinks on it. So each color represents a certain piece of different types of data, basically. So yeah. So this is a 24th century version of a 21st century memory chip. Bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty much what it is. And I found them online, and they were so cheap. Like, each isolinear chip on eBay was like 50 cents to $1. And so I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got 5. And then, to charge them, you just do it like this. Just like that. So this is made out of 3D printing, but basically in the show, to charge them, Geordi would stick them in this charging console, and he would do it like this. And in the show, he would push a button on the side. There's no side on the button, but he'd push a button, and this green light would turn on, and he would charge the isolinear chips. Once they're fully charged, you would take it out and stick it into the computer database, and it would download basically information. If the information was already on it, then you would just stick it into the computer like in this. It was this terminal. So if you Visions, whenever you watch Star Trek 2 and 4, and you start, if you want to start watching Next Gen, you'll see the engine, and right next to the engine, there's this massive computer console, and there's all these little slits, like all these little ports, and Geordi's just sticking all these in the little ports. One episode, you see Data rearrange them all. It's supersonic speed because Data's so fast because he's an android. But you only see this charging device like once or twice, you know? And then in all the other episodes, you see them either already in the wall or them taking it out of the wall saying, oh yeah, I've already downloaded the information. They also, in Deep Space Nine, they use these for like all the holo programs. Like, oh, I'm going to the holodeck. And I explained what the holodeck was. So they would have like a computer program of like their favorite holodeck program on this. And they would either scan it like this on the computer screen and say, computer, I want to run that. I want to run that. And they're like, oh yeah, program uploaded, enter when ready. Or if they didn't scan it, they would just insert it into the wall and say, oh yeah, program downloaded, program completed, enter the holodeck whenever you're ready, bada bing, bada boom. So yeah. So technically I only have that prop, and then I think that's the... Oh, and then back in Missouri, I have a tricorder. I didn't bring the tricorder with me to Florida. So back in Missouri, I have a tricorder. So I have 3 props, but I'm gonna get some more soon. I've watched all of this. This is my new prized possession. An actual signature from Spock. Hell yeah. The nerd inside me is overflowing, my friends. Hell yeah. Vision says, oh, cool. That's hot. Hi, Tinder Immortal. That's interesting. Thanks for explaining. Hey, no worries. No worries. All right. Moving right along here. I'm moving right along. Well, in honor of Gothic King Cobra's birthday, time for a candy review. So I guess what? His favorite color was green. Well, Gothic King Cobra, I got a green one for you. This is the Better Goods dark chocolate with key lime pie flavoring. Ooh, okay. All right, here we go. So Better Goods dark chocolate, key lime candy bar, review. All right. Good packaging. So good packaging. I'm just gonna break off a piece here. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna break off one little piece. Oh, it does have the okay. All right, I'm gonna save the rest for later. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Really good. Damn. I love dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate way more than milk chocolate. But you can actually taste all the key lime in it. And ever since I was a kid, I've loved key lime pie. I love it. That's good chocolate. All right. So, good taste. Very dark chocolate. Very dark chocolate. The key lime inside is very tasty. As soon as I bit into it, I was like, wow, that's good chocolate. So, yeah. It's got a really nice design. So, nice design on the chocolate, on the candy. I do recommend it. It's good taste. Do recommend it. Let's see here. You can get it at Walmart, so available at Wally Mart. I'm going to give it I'm giving that a solid 9.7 out of 10. It's pretty good. All right, I'm going to go put this back in the fridge. I will be right back. 2 minutes. All right. That was some pretty good chocolate. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. Let's see here. Interesting. Thanks for explaining. Hey, no worries, Visions. No worries. Tinder says, food combo. That's what's up. Well, Tinder Immortal, I've been trying to find new ways, new things, new topics, new stuff to add to my show. And not only my show, but new types of footage to add to my vlogs. Like new adventures, new ways to edit. Because apparently, according to Rob and Carl, I can't edit, which is complete bullshit. I know how to edit. I've been editing for quite a long time. So, I'm going to do some more coffee reviews. I'm going to actually order some coffee whenever I get back from my trip. Or I may just find some coffee in Missouri and I'll just buy it and bring it back. So, I'm always looking for new things. And I don't know if somebody requested one, Tinder Immortal, or if I just thought of a food review. I was like, you know what? I review so many movies. I was like, why can't I do food reviews? So little by little, I started with I was grocery shopping one day and I saw the Mr. Beast guy, the guy that's got an ungodly amount of subs. He's got like, I wouldn't know what the hell to do with 667, not 467 million subscribers. That's nuts. I mean, that's cool, but that's nuts. So I was like, you know what? He's a fellow YouTuber. He must be doing something right. I'll review his chocolate. So that's kind of how it started. So yeah. Lantern says, well, howdy, Tinder Immortal. Well, howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Let me do a crown check. Visions, you got it. You got the crown. So in 5th place, it's Bukaki. 4th place is Tinder Immortal. 3rd place is Mama Bear. 2 is Lantern. And Lord Visions is number 1. I was like, Lantern, you got to give Visions the crown, man, because he got me all this epic merch, my friend. So hell yeah. I bought some of it, but Visions is a good friend, always hooking me up with those extra goodies. I'll be honest, I hope YouTube doesn't do anything to my channel with that tape. I don't think, because I didn't show any nudity. I should be fine. I just don't want them to see a tape and then it say sex on it, and then they're like, oh, we're going to take that video down there. I should be fine. Because I didn't really break any rules. Unless you show nudity or anything like that, you should be fine. Should be fine. So, yeah. I'm always first. The crown system just has glitches. Really? Maybe. Well, you know what, Bukaki? That's your brother. You and your brother, you fight over the crowns, y'all. Because normally, it's between... It's a battle of wits, a battle of champions, man, between Lord Lantern and Lord Visions. Kind of like a Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer. Fight to the death, man. Like, Lord Lantern, I want that crown. You know, draw your swords, prepare for battle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One time I tried to describe the crowns to Zach, because Zach, I'm serious, Vision. Zach called me up. He either called me or he texted me. He goes, Fears, what the fuck is up with these, like, crowns? I was like, I have no idea, buddy. I'm like, I'm old as hell. I'm like, I have no idea. And he's like, yeah, but what are they? And I was like, as far as I know, I said, the more people comment, the more crowns they get. And then at the end of your live or at the end of your video, even if you do, you can even get the crowns while you're doing a premiere. Like, whenever I'm premiering one of my vlogs, you can still do the crowns. And I said, Zach, basically it's an ordering system to show who is the greatest, like, fan of that live. And Zach was like, oh, okay, so it's like whoever types the most and whoever donates the most. I said, yeah. Because I said Lantern and Visions will be fighting over the crowns. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Museum will pop in, and he'll do a donation of like $4 or $5. And then, bam, it'll be Museum. And then he'll do it at the very last waking moment, right? And then Museum's like, oh, correction, Fears. I'm the biggest fan. And then he'll give me like $2 or $3, and I'm like, yep, pretty much. And then he'll skedaddle out of there, and I'll end the live. So there it is. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I deleted that. I didn't want to seem arrogant. Of course I was. Oh, well, yeah, I knew you were joking. I didn't think you were arrogant. Bukaki, there's one thing about your friendship and mine and me and Visions. I've never said you guys are arrogant. I don't think you guys are arrogant. I think you guys are awesome. I think you guys are good peeps. You guys have been loving and loyal fans and loving and loyal friends. You guys are awesome. I never, ever, in a shadow of a doubt, ever thought you guys were arrogant. You guys are not arrogant. You guys are hilarious. You guys are funny. Because Vision sent me a risque tape, and I laughed my fucking ass off. I thought it was hilarious. I was just worried. I was like, well, as long as I don't show any nudity, nothing bad should happen to my channel. So I doubt anything will happen. I just hope YouTube doesn't see like that word and be like, oh, we're going to flag it. But I should be fine. I should be fine. I thought it was funny, Visions, and I appreciate all the merch. And I'm getting the other 2 shirts on the 31st. So I'll do another little unboxing then, right before I head out to my travels. But my vacation started today, my friends, today. So yeah. So I don't have to go back to work until the 9th. And you know what? If I'm being honest, I'll probably be so jet lagged when I get back on the 9th. I'll probably tell my boss, there's no way I'm coming in the next day. Because I always get jet lagged. Always. So yeah. Alright. Let's see. What's next? Let's see. I did the candy. Oh, time for the nerd haul, y'all. Time for the nerd haul. I almost forgot. Alright. I was out and about shopping technically yesterday because today's a new day. You ready for this, Tinder Immortal? I found this epic shirt. I'm definitely taking this shirt with me. I'm either going to wear this to Shelton's birthday party or whenever I'm hanging out with my buddy Eric. We'll see. We'll see. I got a new Hawaiian shirt, but not just any Hawaiian shirt. Oh, yeah. And I'm wearing this whenever I go to Halloween Horror Nights. Hopefully I get to go this year, if there's time, around Halloween time. I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights because I've only went once back in 2019. And oh no, I've went twice. And then when my buddy Eric used to work down here, I went in 2008, 2009 while I was still in college. I came down during the summer and visited him. So definitely I'm going to wear this around Halloween time because the Halloween streams are my favorites. The Halloween vlogs are my favorite. All the Halloween stuff around my birthday is my favorite. All that stuff. So hopefully I can go to Halloween Horror Nights. And Fears will be wearing this new Hawaiian shirt with the ghost face killer in it. Hell to the fucking yeah. Oh yeah. And purple, I like that color. I do like that color. Green and black though. Green and black are my faves. Oh yeah. I love it. That's something that Atomic Horror should start selling. They sell the funny shirts. I get all my Return of the Living Dead shirts from there, but no Hawaiian shirts. They have funny shirts, like they have Hawaiian like shirts. They like I just got that Universal Monster one. I've yet to wear it. I need to wear it on a live because I haven't worn my new Universal Monster one from Atomic Horror yet. I'm saving it either for a live or I'm saving it. I may wear that when me and Dave go to Spooky Empire. It's got the Wolfman on it. It's got the Bride of Frankenstein on it. It's got Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein on it. The Mummy. I think the Invisible Man's on it too. But yeah, Vlogoween gonna be epic. You have no idea, Tinder Immortal. I've got some surprises coming. I've got new surprises coming, and then I've got some back vlogs that I need to get up. So I know you guys are excited for all the backlogged vlogs, but I got some new things in the works. Hell yeah. All right. Next, I've seen the Naked Gun 1. I've seen the Naked Gun 2. I've seen the Naked Gun 3. I love them all, but I've yet to see Naked Gun 4 until now. Little Pamela Anderson. One of the best Jedis. He was in episode 1. Even though they killed his character off, he's still a good Jedi. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Can't wait to watch it. Nice. Another Lego build, and it's one of my favorite scenes, Return of the Jedi. This one's my favorite, but I also like Return of the Jedi. I like New Hope. Nothing wrong with New Hope, but I love, it would go in this order. Empire Strikes Back. Let's see, which one do I like more? Empire Strikes Back is first. Always first, because that's the first. Well, no, I'm sorry. That's technically the second time you see Boba Fett, but you see the most of Boba Fett in this movie. So this one's first, and then A New Hope next, because that's the originator. That's the classic one, and then Return of the Jedi. But this Lego build, that's my favorite scene, is the attack on Endor. So yeah, and I got an AT-ST, the real mini ones. So yeah. Oh yeah, cannot wait to build this. I'm going to wait and do this build after my vacation. So yeah. All right. And then last but certainly not least, my which one is this? Is this the big one? Hang on. Yeah, this is the big one. This is the 512 one. I was going to take this one with me on vacation. I still am, but this one's almost already filled up with backlogged vlogs. So I had to get a new one. 256. Because I don't have a 256 one. I have a lot of 128s, and I've got a 512 one, and then now I've got a 256 one. So just in case, if I fill up this on my vacation, then I got another one. So yeah. There it is. All right. All right. Can! There's another one. Get in there. Shout out to the originator of the Can Crush. Raz. But now Fears is taking over the Can Crush. That's right, y'all. All right. There we go. All right, what's next? I didn't have time to watch a movie, but before I go to bed, I'm going to watch this one. I'm going to take a break from Beastmaster, and I'm going to watch... I've never seen this one, but my friend told me that this Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is really good. I've never even heard of this one. I found it, and I picked it up. The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm going to watch it. I've never heard of it. My friend said it's good. And I got it. I got it at Slackers last year. But I'm just getting around to... I'm just getting around to watching it. I had never heard of it, but my friend at Slackers said, Fears, I know you like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this is before they changed staff. My old friend that used to work at Slackers, he was the man. Now some new, like, stuck-up people work there, so I can't even film in there. Or if I do film in there, it's going to have to be on the hush-hush. The last owners let me do whatever I wanted. But whenever my friend worked there, he said, Fears, you never heard of The Last Stand? I said, I've heard of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I've never heard of this movie. And he goes, Fears, trust me. He goes, you like him in Predator, right? I went, well, yeah. He goes, you like him in Terminator? Yeah. I said, yeah. I said, of course. And he was like, you like him in Kindergarten Cop? And I was like, yes. He goes, trust me, Fears, you'll love this. So I'm going to watch this before I go to bed. So, yeah. All righty. See what's next. So that's the movie watch for today. If there's time, I'll get back to hang on. If there's time, I'll get back to Beastmaster 2. But yeah. All right. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Ooh. Let's see. Vision says Fears has taken over. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I still don't consider myself the leader of the community. That's too much responsibility. I'll let Lantern take... I would say I'm second in command. But Lantern, you can take that. Lantern can be in command of the community. So yeah. I'm too lazy to command. Plus you get a lot more grief when you're high on the list. So... I don't mind being second in command. So, yeah. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Ooh. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to clean all this up. And I'm going to watch Arnold kick ass and take names in whatever happens in this movie. We'll find out. And then I'm going to go to bed. So, there we are. What a great stream. So let's see how many topics did I get through? I did the unboxing, I did the candy review, I chilled with the fans, and then I did the nerd haul. So I technically did 4 because always when I just chill with you guys and talk, I consider that a topic. All right, so I'm taking off. A good review, good reviews, good unboxings. Big shout out to Lord Visions. Thank you for all the extra goodies. I appreciate it. I'm tired though. So cheers to the fans. Cheers to the fans. Not a bad way to start my vacation, y'all. Not a bad start. And I shaved. I just need to trim up the old hair. And really the only errands I have to do before I go on my trip, trim up the hair. I need to get the Fears Mobile washed and waxed, so I don't have to do that. And then I got to pay my rent before I go, which is easy. I'll go and do that in a day or two. So, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's right, y'all. Vision says good stuff. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Bukaki says, cheers for Fears. That'll work. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Cheers. By the way, this is the British version. This is the British version of Dennis the Menace. So you got Dennis, then you got his dog, Gnasher, and then his other dog, Gnasher and Gasher. Gnasher and Gasher. I grew up with them. look it up online. It's the Beano comic. And the other comic I used to read as a kid was the Dandy comic. And Dennis the Menace and Gnasher and Gasher was in the Beano comic. So yeah. They call them the funnies. They call them the funnies. They call the funny comic strips in England the funnies. So I used to read the funnies all the time. And some of those Beano and Dandy comic books are worth a lot of money. And I've got a lot of them back in Missouri in a big box. I used to read them all. Let's see. What were all the characters? I'm trying to remember. Adam Bacchetti knows what I'm talking about. You got Dennis the Menace, Gnasher, Gasher, Billy Whiz, Roger the Dodger, Mini Mix, Banana Man. What was the other ones? Quirky, Piglet Willet. Oh, I'm sorry. Wiglet Piglet. Piglet. What was the other one? The Softies, Desperate Dan, the Cowpie Man. What was the other one? That's all I can remember. But my favorites, I'd say my 3 top favorite comics out of all those was Desperate Dan, the Cowpie Man, Dennis the Menace, and probably Mini Mix. If I had to pick a 4th one, probably Billy Whiz. Billy Whiz was pretty good. Billy Whiz was the kind of the Sonic the Hedgehog. It was the British version of Sonic the Hedgehog, except for a hedgehog. It was basically a little boy that was a superhero and he could run real fast. So it was kind of a mix between Sonic the Hedgehog and the Flash. And he had shaved blonde hair with one piece of hair that stuck up, kind of like a lightning bolt because he ran so fast. But yeah, look up those comics. They're awesome. I haven't read one in quite a while, but they are good. They are good. They are good. And I've had this cup since I was 5 or 6. My British grandma bought it for me, so. Hey, British grandma. I still got it. Hell yeah. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I am sorry about all the drama. I didn't start it. Those 2 guys started it. But I will try to ignore those 2 guys as much as possible. They are annoying. I really wish the pizzas would stop. Because I feel so bad they're fucking with people's jobs, but they don't care, you know. And I really wish they'd stop fucking with Zach's parents. I don't know how the hell they got Zach's parents' address. That is so crazy. I don't know. I never would fuck with someone's family. That's so evil. So evil. Anyway, it is what it is. But anyway, I will see you guys, not tomorrow. I will see you guys later on today. Because I'll probably do another late live right after Lantern's done. And then Saturday, I'm going to do a live always right before Yakvos. And then Sunday, I'll probably go to church and then I'll do another live after that. Anyway, I'm taking off. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I appreciate all my loving and loyal fans. Big shout out to Exhumed Visions. I appreciate all the shirts, buddy, and all the extra goodies. And I can't wait to get the 2 other shirts on the 31st, y'all. And I'll do another Exhumed Visions unboxing. Hell yeah. All right, I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Tinder Immortal. She's got her channel back, y'all. She's doing that 80s, 90s, 70s nostalgic stuff. Hell yeah. Tinder Immortal, I got a request. You gotta upload one of the greatest commercials ever. Crossfire, the ultimate challenge. Crossfire! You'll get caught up in it. Will you? Will you actually get caught up in it? I sure did. Upload Crossfire for me, Tinder Immortal. Anyway, subscribe to her. Subscribe to my friend Boo Khaki on YouTube. Subscribe to Mama Bear 06. We gotta get her to 100 subs, guys. Subscribe to Strong Bear 19. We gotta get my buddy Dave to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe to Zach the Incredible Impression. Subscribe to Mr. Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night. And every Friday night, subscribe to Visions. Lord Visions. Hang on, let me grab it. Visions. Check them out at exhumedvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because he makes some pretty cool shit. Hell yeah. Anyway, and last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, FearsMan26 on YouTube, and my second channel at Fears Vlogs. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. Hey, Visions, have a good time with piss tonight. Ha ha! Somebody's going to get some hanky-panky. Shh. Ooh! All right. Peace. I'll see you guys later.